Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here, episode 137 of the American Reveille podcast. All right, guys, 137. We've come a long, long way. And listen to me when I tell you, I really like talking about Ron DeSantis. I like saying good things about Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis has every quality about Trump I love, plus a couple, and he doesn't go on Twitter that much. All right, listen, I love Trump. And trust me, in 2024, when he runs, I'll vote for Trump. All right. If Trump is the one who runs, especially if DeSantis is his VP, of course I'll vote for Trump. Come on. Who's not gonna? But listen, when I tell you, all right, I'm from Florida. I grew up in Florida in the 90s during the opioid epidemic. People I knew had a real hard time. Some people went to prison. Some people are probably dead. I think a couple are. All right. As soon as I could, I left Florida. I got the hell out of there. All right. So years later, never did I expect to want to move back. And that's where we're at. That's where I'm at. That's where a lot of people are at. Everybody wants to move to Florida. And, you know, just to throw another thing on top of the list of reasons why I'd want to move to Florida, the governor, Ron DeSantis, throwing $1,000 checks out to all rescue workers, EMTs, firefighters, cops, everybody, paramedics. They're getting the $1,000 check. The people who deserve it, not illegal aliens in in California, $500 checks, they're going out. $500. I think, what is it? $500 a month, I think it even is, to illegal aliens. Illegal aliens. Listen, in June, I think we got something more to worry about than illegal aliens. If you don't know what I'm talking about in June, you should look back at a couple of my podcasts. You might hear about something. But listen, Ron DeSantis, he's doing some awesome stuff. He's always doing some awesome stuff. So I wanted to take this podcast episode to just give you an update, let you know what life's been like for a few days, give you an update on the company, all the places, all the things, all the good stuff. Get into the Ron DeSantis article and GTF. Oh, just in time for tea, baby. This is episode 137. I'll see you in a couple seconds. Here he is, Ron DeSantis, greatest governor in the USA. His smile, his tan, majestic, flowing hair. Oh, hi. No, I'm just kidding. Look, he's a classic-looking guy. You got to admit, Ron DeSantis, classic-looking guy. Did you see his pictures? Did you see his pictures when he was a Navy officer? Look, I was a Navy peon, okay, guys? This guy was a naval officer, sharp-looking guy in his uniform. All right, I'm sure the Palm Beach orange tan girls there drool all over him. Not calling them orange in any way to say anything bad about Trump. I vote for Trump and love Trump too. I'm just saying that I'm from South Florida and I've seen many, many orange women in my time. Listen, good stuff. Episode 137. We're talking about Ron DeSantis, okay? Ron DeSantis came in and did the impossible. He cleaned up the S-hole that was Florida. A couple years ago, I want you to remember this. Put this into perspective. I don't know who's there. I'm just looking around randomly. Listen, okay? Listen. People, if you remember, maybe people, they said it was bath salts. I don't think so. People were eating other people's faces. Don't you remember that? Don't you remember in South Florida? People were eating people's faces. Then Ron DeSantis came in and he said, man, this is BS. All right. Everybody already thinks Florida looks like a penis. And now they look at us like we're the zombie capital. No, we're not doing this. They got rid of the bath salts, got rid of the zombies. All right. Got rid of I don't know. Did they get rid of the iguanas? There was a ton of iguanas when I was a kid. I saw a thing the other day on one of the forums. They have like the survival forums and stuff. And come on, I'm a little conspiracy-ish, so of course I'm floating around on some bug out forums. And they had how to roast an iguana. It was like how to skin, peel, and eat an iguana and get the most meat out of it. I thought that was funny. I don't know. I got a laugh out of it. It's been a crazy couple days, guys. Crazy couple days. Listen, by the way, some new writers on board. All right, say hi out there. Just say hi to your computer screen or say hi in the comments or just pay attention in the writing section. But say hello, if you could, to Sarah Connor. all right? Sarah Connor is here writing blogs, all right? She's not actually here, all right? It's just me saying she's here in the company. Come on, I do solo casts as much as possible. You're not going to see too many interviews, all right? Everybody does interviews, all right? There has to be a good solo cast out there, right? Dan Bongino. You can't just look at Dan Bongino for 45 minutes yelling at the camera and then talking to his producer somewhere off the screen. I'm just playing, Dan. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Can I shake I'd shake your hand. God bless, by the way. Congratulations on being cancer-free. We're all happy. We really are. We're happy. We love Dan Bongino. All right. All these guys. All I'm saying is we got to put our stuff out there too. And, after you watch the Dan Bongino show, after you watch Ben Shapiro talk really fast and then line dance with Candace Owens. Oh, yes. Go look for that. That was a treat. Candace Owens getting out of her trailer, Michael Knowles, bringing her to the line dancing thing, and then them looking in there, and all of a sudden Ben Shapiro's in cowboy boots. And I'm not kidding. And he's, hip-a-dee-barrel, Ben Shapiro in it up. All right, but he's not going to line dance on Friday night. All right, not for any of that. Listen, it's funny. There's a lot of good stuff out there. There's a lot of good stuff, but what a crazy freaking couple days it's been, man. Oh my gosh, guys. In the last month, I don't know if I've told you about another episode, but I've changed my car battery. I've changed my alternator. I've gotten wiring done. I've had these major wiring issues. Something, right? Always test good. I've been ripped off by a couple mechanics. I've spent a lot of money. All right. A lot of money. The battery guy's a cool guy. All right. Nothing against him. All right. His battery works. He came out. He actually, the same guy that replaced my battery the first time came yesterday, because yesterday, all right, I had an important meeting to be at. I still work, right? So I had to be at a meeting. And I'm driving. I get to the gas station. I fill up my car. Car won't start. Are you kidding me? I changed the alternator, guys. I changed the battery. And the lights are on. It's just going click, 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 click. That's what it's doing. And you look at it and it says battery saver active. Check battery charging system. Traction control system. Malfunction. I'm not driving a spaceship, all right? Listen, I went to the dealership. This is the fanciest car I've ever owned, okay? The fanciest car I've ever owned, all right? I went to the dealership and I got a 2014. It's like 3 years ago. This it's lasted forever, I'm just saying that like 3 years is forever, but I mean, usually you get more issues, all right? This wasn't a new car, had like 80,000 miles, 2014 Impala, but it's an LTZ. It's got the leather interior, the wood. I got to feel fancy schmancy, right? A little upper. I just, I worked really hard in life and I just wanted to feel a little, I got something, like I got somewhere, a little piece of the pie. Can I just have a little piece of the pie? So I got an Impala LTZ with the heated butts. You put your butt in the seat and you get, your butt gets nice and toasty. Your ass gets crispy. It's nice and cooking. All right. It's good. It gets cold up here. All right. I'm not in Florida yet. I'm in freaking Washington. All right. They're like marching around up here, throwing rocks at cops. It's screwed up. All right. So I got that car. It's been nice. It's been great, but it's got all this fancy. That's what I'm getting at. It's not like some old carburetor. It's not like my old 93 Chevy pickup truck. All right. I could sit in the hood and do work on that truck. This is like all compact. You open the hood and it's like a transformer in there. It's all plastic. I don't know anything about freaking auto mechanics. I called my buddy and he's in Alabama. That's far away. And he's a mechanic. He's like, no, just go out there, turn the I can't. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, look, I can change a tire. I can change my oil, right? I can. Right? I can do, like some fan, like some belt stuff, right? Like, more than the average guy. So don't give me too much crap. I'm just not an auto mechanic, right? I do know electronics, right? But I got to look, I'm getting an MRI on Monday before I fly out to Chicago for business. I'm getting an MRI on Monday on my neck. I can't sit there in the freaking thing changing wires around. And I just I live in an apartment at the point. So it is what it is, right? So I call him. He's giving me shit. I don't want to deal with that. I got to go. Hung up the phone, right? Hung up the phone. Got the thing. All right, back to the apartment complex. I got to let them know it's in a guest spot so they don't tow it. What am I going to do, right? I still got to get to work. I still got all this other stuff. I'm calling around. Guess what? Everybody's booked out 3 weeks, 3 to 4 to 5 weeks for any electrical. All right. You call the guy. Hey, you're the mobile electric guy. Why can't you come work on my car? Well, the computer that diagnoses the problem with your Impala costs $30,000 and I don't have it. Small business, right? You want to support them. Maybe if everything wasn't so freaking locked down on here, you could afford that computer. Instead, everything's booked out. So I'm scheduled for like the 20th, past the 20th, 20 something. I don't know. It was a couple days. Listen, I had to figure out how to get a car, and I called the rental car place. It's like $1,500 for a couple. Where are you going to get all that extra money, especially during all this stuff, right? You know exactly how it goes. I'm a regular person, just like you know what it is. Thank God for making friends, right? This is the point in life where you have to look around. And I know we're going to get to DeSantis in a second, but I wanted to bring all this up because I wanted to make a very important point, especially if there are any young people listening that might feel weird with the lockdowns, feel secluded, feel like they don't know where to go, where to turn, or even people that aren't working in a traditional environment anymore where you can interact with folks. Making friends and building connections is one of the most important things we can do as human beings. If it wasn't for the friends and family, the good people in my life, more friends than family. I don't have much family, guys. All right. The family I have now, we've built. The family before, there's like 2 people, not much, right? But the friends, especially the ones I've met at work, the ones that I've made, my mentors, right? If it wasn't for people like that, I would have been long gone a long time ago. I attribute all of my success to the angels I come across in my life. All right. I have a buddy who lent me his old beat up truck for the next couple weeks. If it wasn't for that friend, I'd have to spend $1,000+ so I could get to work and not get fired, which would screw me out of the business stuff that I have coming next week. You got to understand, everything connects. There's always a reason for everything. All right. So stay humble. I'm riding in that pickup truck, right? I'm going down. It's a little shaky. Smells a little like mildew. Smells a little like gasoline. Smells a little bit like my youth. And then I realized maybe God put me in that position to humble me. All right? I'm a prisoner of ego, just like you, just like anyone else. And I'm not religious. All right? I'm not even Christian or Catholic. I was born Jewish. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I've gotten this far by truly believing there's a purpose for everything. All right? Whether it's God or something else, for some reason, I had to relearn humility in those moments. All right. So whatever is going on right now, all this hard stuff while I'm going through other difficulties, trust me, I have a court thing. I have all kinds of crap going on. Trust me. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life, but it's all there for a reason. It's there to humble me. It's a debt to pay for something. It's a lesson to learn for the future for something. There's a purpose to everything. You're here for a reason, just like I am. All right. So while I'm learning humility, I'm reading these articles and looking at these people like Governor Ron DeSantis, people I look up to, people I would aspire to be, right? You're in that moment. You're feeling the humility hit you hard. You're feeling the humility hit you so hard, right in the gut. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, one thing that won't hit you hard in the gut, especially if you're trying to get rid of the bloat, lose the toxins, or lose some much needed weight, folks, Life Change Tea won't punch you in the gut because it's gentle. There's this amazing cleanse, folks. I hope you liked my transition right there. An amazing cleanse. Life Change Tea. All right. Life Change Tea. It's at getthetea.com, www.getthetea.com. All right. Fantastic stuff. I've been drinking it for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. They've been sponsoring me for over 2 months. All right. I wouldn't put it on this show if I didn't try it and I didn't use it. And I like it. I'm having stomach problems, guys. I'm going to probably need surgery at some point. All right. They're diagnosing me at this point with a hiatal hernia, and possibly my stomach has come through it. That's why I've probably been nauseous every day for the last year almost. All right. They don't know if that's exactly what it is, All right. But I have a CT scan, gastro stuff coming up, and we're going to figure it out. All right. And I'm not saying that Life Change Tea is for that or a cure for that or anything, but I've had major stomach problems because of whatever is happening with me. I've had gas, I've had bloat, I've had a hard time digesting, and I actually noticed a difference. This is my personal opinion. All right. I actually noticed a difference when I drank this. All right. I didn't drink a ton. I just drank a light amount. It was very gentle. It helped me go to the restroom better. It helped alleviate some of the bloating. And I even felt like I had a little bit less acid indigestion. All right. So getthetea.com. Get yourself some Life Change Tea. It's not hard to make. It tastes really, really good. All right. It's not heavy. It has a nice light taste. You literally boil the stuff and you steep the tea for 24 hours, put it in a jug, put it in the fridge, and you make iced tea out of the stuff. They got mint flavor, regular flavor. I think they even have pomegranate. I mean, the stuff's really good. I really like the mint. That's my favorite. The mint one is great. Getthetea.com. Get yourself some Life Change Tea, guys. Give it a try. If you're feeling bloated, feeling heavy, feeling like you got toxins in you, it's a proprietary blend of these herbs. I was reading through them. I think I even read there's some sort of what was it? It was like marshmallow root in there, and it helped like cleanse your organs. I mean, there's all kinds of crazy stuff, and it comes right out the end. All right, you poop it out, nice and gentle, no issue, and you literally feel empty. That's what I like. I feel empty. The bloat, I hate feeling bloated, and it just helped so much with my bloat. All right, and whatever stomach issue I have is causing bloat. So I mean, it's a big thing. So I keep taking it. It's helping me, and in the meantime, I'll figure out what's going on. All right. Like I said, I'm not a medical expert. I'm not endorsing it for anything like that. All I'm saying is that I gave it a shot. I liked it. All right. I really did. It's really something that I'm drinking right now. So try it out. Getthetea.com. Life Change Tea. Change your life today. And if you want a break, all right, give me a break. Give me a break. I don't want to pay that darn shipping and handling. Use promo code James for free shipping and handling. Getthetea.com, promo code James, free shipping and handling. Get yourself some Life Change Tea today. Stick around like 2 minutes after the show. I'm going to play a little ad for Life Change Tea. I made it. I put it together. It's my face, my voice, little music in the background, little good stuff there. And after that, if you're not now, you'll be convinced then. Getthetea.com. Use promo code James, free shipping and handling. Guys, Florida Governor DeSantis is given $1,000, that sounds more like it, $1,000 bonuses to police officers, firefighters, and more. All right, this came out May 5th, guys. John Binder wrote it. It's from Breitbart. I like Breitbart. I've been using Breitbart a lot more lately, folks. Breitbart has been pretty good to me. They have some very high quality writers there. I rarely find typos. I rarely find crappy writing. All right. Some of the other sites, it slips in once in a while. I'm sorry. Nobody's perfect, right? But Breitbart is really good about stuff, guys. So this is Florida Governor DeSantis. He's given $1,000 checks to police officers, firefighters, all these guys. And we're going to read through this article now. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says that unlike other states trying to defund their police departments, he's offering bonuses to every police officer, firefighter, paramedic, and emergency medical technician in the state. During a press conference on Wednesday, DeSantis announced that as part of the state's budget, he will sign into law police officers, firefighters, paramedics, and EMTs in Florida will each receive $1,000 bonus following a year of unrest spurred by the Chinese coronavirus and anti-law enforcement riots. That's very, very nice of Mr. DeSantis. It's very, very nice, and it's much better than California tossing $500 to illegal immigrants or any other state doing nothing basically for their population or their homeless veterans or anybody else while catering criminals, drug addicts, and illegal immigrants. It's just a wonderful, wonderful time to live, isn't it, guys? A wonderful time to be, a wonderful time indeed. All right. Some want to defund the police. We're funding the police and then some, DeSantis said. I give him a very classic voice there. The other thing that we fought for was the recognition that when the coronavirus pandemic hit, you had some people, and I don't begrudge them for doing this, but you had some people working, and they would just work on Zoom from their bedroom or their living room. Well, the people that wear the uniform, they didn't have that luxury. They were out there every single day. Our police, our fire, our EMTs, and they had to work more than they ever have. Not just to deal with protecting us when the pandemic hit, but then obviously how police were treated last year, as it was a total disgrace and they had to put the uniform on. All right, so I'm done reading it like that. All right, I'm done. Excuse me. I apologize. I've listened to too many audiobooks in my time. DeSantis said, look at these nice pictures for those watching, by the way. Look at this. He signed a big check. It's like a nice publicity thing, too. Like, just saying, right? Like, if you're going to do something, right? I'm in a business. I own and run American Reveille, LLC. Eventually, there's going to be 20 podcasts, 50 bloggers, a whole thing, a whole convention, right? Publicity is good. I want the news cameras there. I want big checks. I want neon pink bubble letters in writing, all right? Any attention is good attention, ladies and gentlemen, and Ron DeSantis knows how to get the best attention. That's a very, very sharp-looking photo and presentation, guys. Very sharp. DeSantis said the money paying for the $1,000 bonuses derives from the American Rescue Plan passed by Congress that gives states relief funding, which they can then use as they wish. Can you imagine that? Think about this. DeSantis is such a good governor. Not only did he not spend all the coronavirus relief money and all those bills that they passed, he's using it to pay bonuses to some of the heroes, some of the most important heroes in the state, all of the police, firefighters, EMTs, right? Everybody, all those guys, paramedics. Oh, I couldn't. It's such a hard job, guys. Such a hard job. But I'm telling you guys, it's mind-boggling to see how the mainstream media, how everybody else pretends like Florida and other states are doing terribly, and people like Cuomo are the people to look up to. When this guy has enough money left, the budget's balanced, everything's paid for, the coronavirus laws are lifted, and there's enough money to give everyone $1,000. F socialism. That's how we do it in America, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep reading. Along with the first responder bonuses, DeSantis signed legislation last month that increases penalties against rioters to deter riots in the state, and provisions that prevent localities from defunding their police department. Those are two way different things, right? Prevent police localities from defending and defunding. Two very different things. Let me clarify. Defunding their police departments. Quote, if you don't stand up for law enforcement, you're going to have more crimes, DeSantis told Breitbart News in an exclusive interview. Duh! We can even do it in that classic fun voice. If you don't stand up for law enforcement, you're going to have more crimes. And it's absolutely true. It's absolutely. Look at New York. Look at Baltimore. Look at Minneapolis. Look at all of these areas where they've defunded the police or cut down the police. Look at Seattle, hundreds of police officers leaving. And look how the crime has skyrocketed, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely skyrocketed. Absolutely. There's going to be so many like trolls pissing and moaning in the comment section. You didn't start the actual show until 18 minutes in, and it was only 10 minutes. Nah! There's so many angry people on the internet, I swear. Guys, this is important. This is very important to see. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I've done a lot of thinking. All right? Ron DeSantis has turned many a blue into red. He's red-pilled more people than you or I could imagine. He's done a fantastic job in Florida. And to tell you the absolute honest truth, whether he's Donald Trump's running mate or whether Donald Trump endorses him and he runs for president, I think Governor Ron DeSantis really has my vote. I really do. I like Tim Scott. All right, I like some of these other folks, but I don't trust it because McConnell support. I don't trust McConnell. You never hear much about McConnell talking about Ron DeSantis, but you hear him talking about Tim. You hear him talking about other folks. I don't trust him anymore. I don't trust freaking what's his name? Butterball. Lindsey Graham. All right, I trust Lindsey Graham about as much as I trust Lindsey Graham about as far as I can throw Chris Christie. That's how much I trust Lindsey Graham. As when Lindsey Graham opens his mouth and the silver snake tongue sneaks out, and he goes, "I believe that we can coexist here." And shut up. I trust you as far as I can literally freaking discus toss Chris Christie. Okay? That's how much I trust him. Guys, I can't. It's hard. But Ron DeSantis, I really feel like he's a rebel with a cause. All right? I feel like he could truly deliver on everything that Trump has to offer and more. All right? I truly do. There's a lot of good people in the running. There really is. I like Cruz. I do. But, I'm between things. All right. I'm between things. He's in the hierarchy. I'd vote for him at some point. Right. He's just not my number one pick. I know people personally who have worked with him personally, did and done certain things. But, I don't have that relationship. I don't have that experience. So just for me being a Florida boy, man, Ron DeSantis, I guess that's what it is. Right, guys? This is episode 137, and I don't know if you're on Gab or not, but I'm on Gab, all right? Facebook banned me, you know that, for like the last 7 days? They banned me. Look at this meme right here. Joe Biden kissing Hunter. It's okay, son. Only the poors go to jail. It's so true. Isn't that true? This is Gab, gab.com. Create an account. I'm at American_Reveille right there. Blue check mark, James Lane. Boom. That's how you do it. Boom! Dropping bombs, ladies and gentlemen. James Lane on Gab. Follow me there. I post all of our content, plus my thoughts, plus articles that I find to be important. A lot of people have compared me between Tim Pool and Steven Crowder. All right? I'm not milk and toast, and I'm not off the wall. All right? We got a little bit of the edge, and we've got a little bit of the middle. But honestly, at the end of the day, we are entertainment, and we are here to deliver this stuff to you in a righteous and freaking atomic way. All right. I want to entertain you. I want to empower you. All right. I want to give you the tools necessary to wake people up. You're not going to do that without the truth, and you're not going to pay attention if I don't entertain you. So stay entertained, MFers, right here. James Lane. I'm at Gab right there at American_Reveille. If you're going to follow me, look, I'm on, and wherever you're watching this, if you prefer YouTuber, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave comments, notification bells, all that. But if you're feeling adventurous, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. I'm not going to go through 20 different places to watch my video. Just go to Odyssey. All right. You will like it. It feels like YouTube, but they are free of BS. It's a freedom of speech platform. ODYSEE.com. I am not sponsored by them. The only person that sponsors me on this whole show is Life Change Tea. All right. All right. Life Change Tea and Ancient Life Oil. That's the ones I do. But these guys, I'm just on there. But I love their platform, and I know you will too. And we need to get more patriots over there. ODYSEE. If you want a special invitation link, I can send you a special invitation link that I invited you from. But if you just want to go check it out yourself, go to ODYSE.com. Find me there at American_Reveille. All of these are in the description section. You just go right into the description section below. That's where everything is. So sign up on Odyssey, sign up on Gab, and follow me there. Parler is still down. Is it? Where's Parler? Is Parler even? I'm like flipping through things. Here, let me look. Look, is Parler even up yet? Nope. API is disabled. Please upgrade. Parler is down for the count. They're upgrading something, doing some weird stuff. I don't know what's going on with Parler, but if you'd like to follow me there, I'm at the James Lane on Parler. All right. Of course, this is Life Change Tea. You get to getthetea.com. Right? You get to put in James as the promo code, and you get to get this delicious cleanse sent straight to your house so that you feel better, look better, poop better, rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, I've talked your ears off for so long. I think Ron DeSantis is awesome. I want to know what you think of Ron DeSantis. Are you going to vote for Ron DeSantis? Are you going to vote for, would you rather vote for Trump with Ron DeSantis as a running mate, Tim Scott and Ron DeSantis? Who do you want to run in 2024? What would be your ideal presidential and vice presidential combination. Leave that in the comment section below. Besides all that, please visit the website, AmericanReveille.com. We're going to upgrade it soon. It's going to be a lot better. All right. But there's a lot of good stuff on there, all of our articles, everything like that. You can sign up for the newsletter there, and you can always donate to us. All right. We're not a nonprofit. We're a company. We're trying to grow, but we're coming up from nothing. We're bootstrapping it, so we need your help. AmericanReveille.com. Go to the Support Us tab. You can donate in crypto. You should be getting into crypto. We need conservatives looking at Dogecoin, ladies and gentlemen. But if you just want to donate, sign up for the newsletter or do anything like that, look in the description section below, all right? We have contests coming out soon, $200 grand prizes. You're not going to find the information for that unless you sign up to the newsletter. It's all either at AmericanReveille.com or in the description section below. Any feedback, any questions, if you'd like to come work with us, if you have any special skills to offer, email me directly at jameslane@AmericanReveille.com. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a very, very great evening. I hope you enjoy the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here, and I want to tell you about Life Change Tea. That's right, Life Change Tea. I have a pack of it right here. Listen, as many of you know, I've been working really, really hard to get back in shape, okay? I was thinking lately, right? And you should probably be thinking about it too. With how crazy everything is, with how unstable the government seems, with all of these socialists, all of this leftist insanity. You would just call it insanity. Who knows when the hell I'm going to have to run or when I'm going to have to, I don't know, save my family from something. I don't know. So I was getting fatter and fatter and fatter, feeling crappier and crappier and crappier. My diet was junk. I started by cleaning up the diet. I've been working out more and more, but I was still bloated. I was still gassy. I was still feeling crappy. And I finally decided to pull out an old trick in the book. All right. Something that I used for weight loss in the past. And I was thinking about a cleanse, right? Maybe take something that would help me evacuate my bowels a little bit, if you know what I mean. But you know, what I found was something different. I found Life Change Tea. All right, www.getthetea.com. I found this Life Change Tea, and instead of a 7-day or a 14-day cleanse, a 3-day cleanse, what they were offering was a daily tea, like a daily delicious iced tea, not some kind of weird hot tea or some kind of nasty tasting thing. No, this was a health supplement. All right, I started reading about it, and they were talking about all these herbs, these ancient herbs, right? Look at this: organic blessed thistle herb, malva leaf, organic marshmallow leaf. I didn't even know what the heck a marshmallow leaf was. Apparently, it's for anti-inflammatory and antioxidants and stuff. I looked some of this stuff up. It's crazy. Milk thistle extract that cleans your liver and kidneys. I mean, there's all these different things in here, but I was happy. I was attracted to it because it was all natural. It was put together in the US, right? Obviously, they've got to get spices from these very special places. Not spices, but you know, these special herbs. They got to get them from special places around the world, but it's all done here. It's packaged, put together, and blended accordingly right here in the USA. All right. And I tried it, and it was delicious. Look at this. I'm old school. I fill a jug. You see this big jug right here? And for those listening over there on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and everything like that, I'm holding this big gallon jug that used to be full of water. See those tea bags floating in the bottom there? This was full, guys. But I've been drinking it every day, twice a day, 8 ounces. Take a listen. Pour it in the glass. Oh yeah, that's not a sound effect. That's real. Look at this. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. And mabuhay to all my Filipino friends out there. I have the mint flavor. It's actually really good. I really like it. It's yummy. Look, this stuff's good. I can take that right now. I'm going to do 2 hours of podcast recording after this. It's not like me drinking that's going to send me running to the back. It's gentle. It's good stuff, all right? So it's got all these herbs. They cleanse you out. They make you regular again. They clean the toxins out of your system. They help you clean the extra waste that's been stored up in the colon, the stuff that's not healthy for you, not good for you. It keeps the bloat down. I don't feel so swollen. You know, you feel like swollen sometimes, your fingers are. Yeah, you don't feel like that. It's gone. It's absolutely gone. So it's good stuff, guys. Listen, you have to go to getthetea.com, GETTHETEA.com, www.getthetea.com, www.getthetea.com. Promo code James, folks. Promo code James. That'll get you free shipping and handling. It's not expensive. It's good stuff, all right? It helps maintain your health. It cleanses your body from all kinds of toxins, all kinds of things that can cause colds and flus and different things like that. It keeps the bugs out real good. It helps your digestion, all right? Just like I've been saying, my bloats, I feel so much better, guys. I feel so much better. And just in this journey that I'm taking to get back in shape, I really feel like it's helping me immensely. It really is. I really think so. So try it out, guys. Life Change Tea. You just saw me drink a bunch of it. You just saw my almost empty jug. That's, by the way, like the third jug. All right, that's not the first jug, not the first jug at all. Trust me, it's good stuff, guys. You're not going to be disappointed. You're going to thank me. All right, www.getthetea.com, www.getthetea.com. Get your Life Change Tea. Use the promo code James. Free shipping and handling. Thanks, guys.